Hey, and a good morning, guys. Thank you so much stopping by, joining me. Yes, it's August 20th. 20th, August, flying by. Weather in Vermont. Okay, we had Tropical Storm Fred came through yesterday. Rain, winds. Now they're talking Henri, okay, Tropical Storm Henry. Coming through, they're projecting this to hit like Boston area, down just a little south of us, but it's going to come right up through New England. This is probably early next week. But, you know, it's the season for storms, and, yeah, they can come this far up. But, you know, it'll be rain, some winds, hopefully not too much damage, down trees, things like that. Okay, I got a bunch to cover this weekend, but it's LeMans. Yes, this weekend. It's crazy to be having the 24 hours of LeMans in August, but hey, better late than never, right? And I was just checking out the qualifying results. Of course, shocker, Toyota 1-2 on the starting grid, but can Glickenhaus give them a run? You know, it's everybody. I got a lot of you guys that we've been going back and forth. The car is incredible, and I'm sure Spark is going to produce it. So regardless, I think it's going to be a great race, and you know, not only for the hypercar, but you know, the other classes. Looking forward to it. And we got Indy from Gateway this weekend, the final oval of the season for the IndyCar crew. Get all your air times, practice, qualifying, race day air times at tvracer.com. They do streaming services, cable, great resource. Yes, we are a sponsor there, but it's something I use on a regular basis. When is the MotoGP race on? When is Formula One back in action? It's just a great website. Bookmark it, tvracer.com. Big shout out, John Jacobson. Check out this cool Porsche 917. Okay, he didn't send me one shirt. He sent me like 10 shirts. So my blog video, I'm set for a while, but my reciprocal t-shirt program is still in effect. You send me a size large, I'll send you a Replicars t-shirt in the size of your choice. But John, huge thank you for the shirts. We're going to distribute them out here for, you know, some of the others around here. I don't need 10 new shirts, but I really like this 917 one just because, you know, I'm a Porsche guy. I'm a 917 guy. All right. Big news, okay? I might not act excited, but let's go back to Replicars, Rick Mears 79 Indy 500 winner. Yeah, we've been talking about this for how long? It's been sitting in the port of New York. Finally, Customs released the shipment last night. I just got the notification this morning. I'm not making any promises, but it's only in Jersey City, New Jersey, okay? Hopefully, we can get it picked up. Now, it's about, I don't know, 10 pallets, but we're hoping to get it picked up maybe this weekend, but if not, early next week. Should have them here next week. Now, again, no promises. Maybe there's no truck drivers to drive the truck up here from Jersey City, but really excited to get these shipped. And listen, guys, I've been getting bombed with emails every day. When's the Rick Mears coming? When's the Rick Mears coming? Nobody wants this shipment more than we do. Okay, we've got a boatload of these pre-sold, and I was just looking at the count. We're under. I think this initial shipment is 400 pieces. We're under 75. So by the time this hits, you know, if you have an order in, get ready. We're going to be shipping ASAP. But if you don't, now is the time to get a pre-order in. 79 Mears. Go to the Replicars website, R18042. In the search box, it'll bring right to it. Or upper left, go to Replicars Exclusives, 118th Indy. It's listed right there at the top. I'm going to put this over here because if I break that, Brian's going to not be happy with me. Also in that shipment, Danny Thompson Challenger 2. This will most likely be our final land speed car. Unfortunately, you know, the numbers just don't work, but for all the setup, the time, you know, and we usually do like 120 pieces. It's just not, you know, projects that we want to pursue. You know, if we're selling 400 or 500, that's one thing, but we understand it's a very select subject matter group. So by all means, we appreciate all the support from you guys, but this most likely will be the final land speed car release. That is in the same shipment. Why do I have these up top over here? I'm just going through my cabinet, like, you know, the Bronner Hawk, our first ever Indy car, Mario Andretti, first ever. And, you know, it's one that I get a lot of emails now. Why is the Danny Sullivan being reproduced? Why is the Bobby Rahal being reproduced? Guys, we only did 400 pieces on all those runs that you see us bringing back. So what we're doing is we're doing the final 100 pieces to get up to that 500 count, which is what we normally do, sometimes 750. Very rarely do we ever even get up to 1,000 pieces. So again, we have the molds. We know there's demand. Why wouldn't we do those final 100 pieces? So for those of you that are kind of flipping out on me, no worries. It's not like we're mass producing these and you're going to see them in Walmart, okay? I shouldn't go that deep, but okay, all of our Indy models. We got a bunch coming up and a bit of just a nugget of news. Brian and I had a sit down yesterday. The March, this was the 84, I believe, Rick Mears that Carousel 1 did. They only did, I think back in the day, they only did 1,000 pieces. It sold out immediately. When we list those on eBay, they go for big bucks. We're talking about bringing that, we have that March tooling. We're talking about maybe doing a short run of Mears, but we're going to pick 3 or 4 other cars from the 84 grid. If you've got any suggestions, shoot me an email, mark@replicars.com. We've got some picked out. Nothing's final. Again, we will be getting that March tooling out. We got to do some test runs, make sure everything's good, make sure they have all the pieces after all these years. But 84 March, we want to get that tool back to life and pumping out some die cast. These are the removable body, full engine detail, just the way we all like them. All right, I'm rambling on our brand. Let's go to new this week. I think it was 42 new 143rd, and it's basically Spark and Look Smart. Some of the 2020 Ferrari 488 race versions from 2020 Le Mans are in there. 118th, the MCG. Now, I've had a bunch of emails on these, okay? It's Mario Andretti, and I think we've only got a couple pieces left. I don't know if restock is available on these, and the Ronnie Peterson. This is 78, Lotus 79. It does have JPS markings on it, and I've had so many emails, like, 99 bucks? How good can they be? Well, I'll tell you what, you would be pleasantly surprised because, as you guys know, you don't get much for 99 bucks in the 1/18 scale world these days, okay? But I'm going to check to see if we got some restock. If you're interested in, you know, if Classic Grand Prix fits your theme, but you're not into spending, you know, $200, $300, $400, these might be a ticket for you. And very cool. It's mounted on a base. I don't know if you can see it in there, but really well presented. And again, guys, 99 bucks. I'll leave it at that. Okay, speaking of Glickenhaus, 2015 test car, Spark, is in this new wave. 2021 Formula One, yes, Aston Martin, both Vettel and Stroll are in this shipment. I was just looking at the orders that came in last night. We sold a bunch of these. People jumping on them early. And 59 Carrera Panamericana Studebaker winner. This is the Corona sponsored car. And just a heads up, I was just looking at this. The base says 1999 winner. I don't think that's correct. I'm pretty sure it's 59. So if you can't handle a mismarked base, no, they're not going to reproduce it and fix the base. But I'm going to say that's a misprint by Spark. I'll fact check that. But really cool car, and one that again we got in a bunch, but we had a lot of these pre-sold. This was announced like 7 years ago. Yeah. Some older mini champs I scooped up from one of our German distributors. 2007, 2008 Sebring 12-hour. These are the 911 GT3Rs. Really cool pieces. Also great price, 49 bucks. Check those out. Last week, I failed to mention this. Hamilton 2020 launch spec. So this was before they changed the car to the current black paint scheme. If you're into the silver and black, these were in new 143rd last week. Okay, in new this week, we've got a miscellaneous category. You'll see one of the Liberty Classic, these are 1/6 scale engines in there. Bit of bad news, contacted our rep for restock. We've been carrying these engines for probably 15 years. He tells me that due to the short runs, due to what's going on with manufacturing in China right now, this is it. They are not reproducing any of the engines, and I think we took the last 2 or 3 that he had. We took a bunch of stock, but that's you can go to the Liberty Classics category on the website, or we have that the one we just got restock on in new miscellaneous this week. Also, 1/18th, like I mentioned, the MCG, both of those are in new 1/18th this week. Upper left, homepage at replicars.com. It's sorted by date, sorted by scale. Hit those categories up. And on the new Spark, I was looking at some of these last night, down to 2 pieces, 3 pieces. They won't last through the weekends, guys. Get in there, hit them up. Speaking of that, coming soon, yes, this is 3 weeks in a row, we're getting another Spark shipment, and the balance of the Look Smart Ferrari 2020 Le Mans versions are in there. Upper left at the home page, click on Coming Soon. This is where you'll see all the models that we have on the way to us and should arrive within 7 to 10 days, I tell people. But there's also in there CMC, new wave of the Mercedes SSK, SSKL. There's 4 codes in there, CMC 190, 207, 208, 209. Those can be seen in the Coming Soon, or just search by product number. Always an easy way to go directly to the one you're looking for. Announcements, a ton of GLM, Stamp, more IXO trucks. A couple that I've had a lot of inquiries on. The 75 Carlos Pache Brazil GP winner. This is the Martini Brabham BT44B. Spark 1/18th, that is in there. Also, 96 Daytona winning Riley and Scott, that is in announcements. We have the full Spark sheet. I should have that info today or Monday. We'll get all those pushed up, but those were 2 that I had a lot of inquiries on, and we wanted to get those in there so you guys can pre-order. Back eBay. You know what us Italians say? Mamma mia. There is so much good stuff currently in our eBay store. Homepage, replicars.com. Right in the middle, upper, click on the eBay icon. Go to our eBay store. Right now, Exato. I was cruising through there. 66 GT40 Mark II Sebring. This is the Ruby Miles car. It's the Roadster. 77 P34 Tyrrell 6-wheeler Depailler Monaco GP. There's a bunch of old, the Sunstar Platinum series, if you're into American street cars. 24 scale, we're still picking away at a big collection we took in. Danbury Mint, Franklin Mint. There's old Ottawa, Mini Champs, UT, Anson. Who remembers that brand? Anson. Just tons of, these are long sold out models. You just can't go somewhere and buy one. All our auctions start at just 99 cents. Yes, we let you, the collectors, dictate what these models are worth. So by all means, well worth your time. Cruise those listings, and you know my motto, get in on the action and bid to win. That's it. And yes, we are still buying collections. Nothing's off the table. Get us a list. Brian is always wheeling and dealing. His used car garage is open 7/24/365. Contact him directly, BRIAN at replicars.com. You can hit me up, Mark, M-A-R-K, at replicars.com. Call us, 802-747-7151. We have a very easy Word document that we can email or snail mail to you. Explains the entire process. How do I ship my models? How do I get paid? I want store credit. It's easy, guys. We can't make it any simpler. Get in touch with us. We'll get you the info, and hopefully we can strike up a deal. All right, I'm way over my allotted time today, but I appreciate you guys stopping by again. Hit us up. You can like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Pinterest. always behind the scenes. Yeah, I'm pulling the buttons too. Pushing the buttons, I should say. I hope everybody has a great weekend. I'm going to be spending some time in front of the tube watching LeMans and Saturday night, the IndyCar race. But again, I appreciate all the support, guys. Keep those emails coming, and I'll catch you guys next week.